Eating restaurants and takeout foods can absolutely be a source of anxiety for some individuals with inflammatory bowel disease. And I think it's really important to note that it's not just individuals with IBD. There's so many individuals out there who have concerns with food, whether it's allergies, maybe they're on a special diet for another medical reason, potentially there's a bit of disordered eating. So you don't have to feel alone if you're feeling that anxiety around eating out. Some tips that can help make it a little bit easier, researching restaurant menus ahead of time. So just have a look at restaurants, see what kind of foods they offer, see what kind of meals are around. That way you can kind of go through even certain ingredients if you're unsure, just so that you're comfortable with the place that you've chosen. I know for myself, just having arrangements in place for after dinner that you're comfortable with is something that I always tried to do. I never really experienced any symptoms in the moment. It's always afterwards that I'm concerned of. So if we were going to do, dinner and an activity, I would look more to do the activity first, dinner second, make sure that I'm home if I'm going to be eating something that I'm kind of unsure about. Aim to eat a small or moderate portion of food when you're out. Typically, restaurant meals offer really large portions of food, anyways, and that can be hard just on the average healthy digestive system. And so, if you do kind of have inflammation going on in your colon and we're eating a large portion of anything, it is likely to trigger more symptoms than a smaller portion. So, bring home your leftovers, have them the next day, or maybe even share a meal with a friend or a family member. That will help just decrease your overall portion. Limiting your intake of trigger foods when possible. So if you know your trigger foods, if not, just be mindful of total fat content, alcohol, as well as potentially dairy in lots of like the sauces and dips and that sort of thing. Potentially look at a meal that you may be able to assemble yourself. So something like fajitas, they bring you all the parts deconstructed. I love ordering fajitas. You can put as much as you feel comfortable in your fajita of whatever you want. Some substitutions you can ask for. So again, sauces, dips, or dressings on the side, or even asking for light sauce or light dressing is an option. Ask for vegetables well cooked. That's something I do to this very day. And you can also ask to substitute specific ingredients that you may have identified as triggers. So for example, maybe you're getting like fish and veggies and maybe it comes with like quinoa on the side and you're thinking, I don't really know about quinoa, I don't have it often. You can just ask them, can they sub that for a potato? Can they sub that for rice? Something that you're a little more comfortable with. And again, knowing that there are so many individuals who have this anxiety when eating out or need to make substitutions for other reasons, you're not really going to be the only one. You're not going to stand out too much to them.